God, I wish I would have got that picture. All right. Oh, crap. Where'd it go? Let's see if it'll pick it up. Oh. All right. Am I in? Am I on? Okay. Forgot to turn on my Zoom. Howdy and aloha, everyone. This is James with Monotalk. This is my ongoing documentary on just how crazy the world is, especially early 2020 when it really went off the fucking edge. But anyway, so this title is pretty simple. Why the fuck is anybody wasting their time with Jill Stein? Why? I was doing things earlier. It's just fucking. It's just amazing to me. I'm still trying to understand. No, I don't get it. No matter what I've heard, no matter what I've seen, no matter what everybody's saying, it's ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. There's really nothing to see there. There's nothing to see. Let me see if I got these photos here. Yeah, here. All right. Kamala Harris on TikTok, I assume Twitter, has 21 million followers, which is pretty pathetic, right? 21 million. But that's a lot of followers, you know. There's a lot of pedos and crazies and medicated people that are following her. And that's what that is. That's just all the fucking wackos out there that have lost their minds. And then you have I think that's my mom surfing when she was younger. And then you have this guy, right? How many followers does he have? 91 million. 91 million. 91.6. That's 91,600,000. Okay? Drum roll. I spoiled it a little bit there, but drum roll, please. Are you ready? Because I'm going to show you. Okay, this is 21 million. This is 91 million. And here's 390K. And I would go so far to say that a lot of those people probably don't even support her anymore. I think because of Howie Hawkins. If you guys remember the Howie Hawkins story, how he came out of nowhere. The Green Party just booted everybody else. It was kind of like a Democratic Kamala Harris thing where they just kicked everybody out. Do you guys remember that? They didn't allow the primary to kind of happen. Ask a good buddy of mine, Chad Wilson. He'll tell you. And they chose the biggest loser on the planet. Why do they keep choosing the fucking losers? But they're making a statement. They're getting the word out. Even though the word is very much, or practically at least 2/3 of it, is in line with the World Economic Forum. As far as climate change, woke, and all that other shit. I agree with her on the wars. I'm not big on any war. Even Israel and Gaza and all that shit, Palestine. I'm not big on that. It's just, we don't. That's not my country. Our country is the one that's fucking sinking because of this crazy bitch here. No, not that bitch. This bitch. No, not that bitch. Because of this nutcase. And these people. That's what's happening. And Jill's not gonna fuck. I'm surprised, and I am surprised because I watched Due Dissidence. I love these guys. They're fucking brilliant. Russell and Keaton. Due Dissidence, and they're talking about why in the fuck did the Democrats even put out anything to send any kind of publicity, negative, positive or negative, to Jill Stein. I'm still trying to wrap that around my head. But if you go back in time, and I've been there, they kind of did a little smidget on Howie, and they did a little smidget on Jill Stein before. And they've done it against many other, like Ralph Nader and a few others in the past. They kind of went after Cynthia McKinney. Cynthia McKinney's wonderful. She just needs to kind of go in the right direction. I think she needs to, I think I don't know what she's doing. Maybe I haven't seen her in a while. Does anybody know what's going on with Cynthia McKinney? Maybe I should talk to William, and find out what's going on, because they're really big. They're really close. That probably would have been a better running mate, but they just don't see eye to eye. I think Cynthia McKinney's leaning towards Trump for sure. She'd just have to. At this point, you'd have. Oh shit! There's money in my wallet. Oh yes, a couple of chunks. Sometimes you just surprise yourself these days. Anyway, so it's just amazing to me, honestly. That's cool, huh? I think that's my mom in the middle, or my mom on the left. No, my mom didn't wear a cap. I think that's my dad carrying her. I showed her this picture. She goes, oh my God, that could be me. I don't know. Because they used to do this in Waikiki, my dad and my mom. And Sonny, a guy named Sonny, anyway, but that guy has 91 million followers. I would say at least 85 to 90% of these people are definitely going to be voting for Trump. As far as Kamala Harris is concerned, I would say maybe 80%, 70 to 80%. But Jill Stein has 390,000 people following her on X. She maybe has, the Green Party may have about 300,000 people registered as Greens across the United States. How many Republicans are registered? How many, that's a good question. How many Republicans are registered to vote? That's a good question. Partisan affiliation, registered voters. Let's go to Ballotpedia. They're very biased. Very biased. Yeah, this is of March 2024. I'm sure it's a lot different now. Presidential election, Joe Biden, 53%. Nobody fucking believes that shit. But it's millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. 35 million, 40 million, 50, whatever million, right? Oh, right now, 2020. Supposedly 53.5% voted, received combined Donald Trump territories. In 1920, Joe Biden received a combined 53.5% of the vote to Donald Trump 44.7%, which we all know is bullshit. But so there's How many registered voters are there in the United States? Let's just. Well, what I'm saying is this. It's just there's not enough. There's 38%, 30%, whatever percent. It's this, and the amount. So if you take the total amount of registered voters in the United States, right? Let's say there's 70 million registered voters. Probably 80 to 90 coming up for most of them for Trump, for sure. I would say 0.00004% is going to be registered, is going to be voting for Jill Stein. What does that say? It's fucking just a waste. It is a useless waste. But you're making a statement. But you're making it just doesn't make any sense. It makes no fucking sense at all. It makes no sense. What really doesn't make any sense is that her issues and everything on her fucking page is basically not everything. I would say, like I'm saying, about 2/3 climate change, zero emissions. Like, what? We all know the scam there. If you don't, you're not paying attention. You know, the woke agenda, to LGBTQ plus, you know, men and women's sports. What the fuck? What? It's nuts. You know, I kind of explained that already. It's what a fucking waste. And then you have all the other people that hopefully I'll find this real quick. Wait. Did I I think I resent this. Let me see here. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of cool stuff here today. Yeah, look at that. Breaking this huge Border Patrol union with over 16,000 members has officially endorsed Donald Trump. Yeah, fucking. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. She wants wide open borders. That's what Jill Stein wants. She wants what Kamala Harris wants. She wants a path to citizenship. With 20 million people in the past 3.5 years, this is just nonsense. I can't wrap my head around the people that are fucking going to just waste their time and vote with somebody that is basically aligned with everything the World Economic Forum is striving to do. MMT, UBI. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Why is this always? Oh, you know what? Let me put it on here enough. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Sorry. I don't get it. Look, you have Trump derangement syndrome. There's no other reason. You're still living. You know, Russiagate, the Steele dossier. You guys all know that. You know the impeachments were bullshit. You know all these charges are baloney. They're gonna be repealed. They're getting shot down left and right. You know, you see what this man has been through. Jill Stein has never really been challenged by anything. She challenges herself. She'll go to a protest or go somewhere here, you know, she'll get arrested or something like that. But she hasn't fucking been through shit. Nothing. I watched her speak. I was in the mindset of Bernie. I went over. I've seen her. She was in Irvine, California. I met with her and I took a picture and I was in. And then I became a delegate and then I became a media committee member of all of California. And then I realized this place didn't want it. They don't want to get big. They've been doing. I told them if they want to fucking be a party, they need to put somebody in the House of Representatives. I said, put all your might, all your soul into one candidate for that position, everything you got. Not this person over here. That person. It was Rodolfo, who I was trying to help. I fucking put in at least 2.5 years to try to help that party. And they booted. They didn't get it. They had no idea. They had fucking Jesse Ventura in the palm of their hands, and they shit him away. It was fucking crazy. Even though the guy turned into a fucking pansy, in my opinion, he's all in with COVID-19 and all this other shit now, and he's just like I don't know who he is anymore. He used to be a fucking independent and kicked ass becoming governor of Minnesota. They could have used him, but maybe something's going. I know he has lung and all this other, whatever. But he's supposed to be a tough SEAL, right? A lot of SEALs have written him off. A lot of guys that do YouTubes and stuff like that I've been watching and watch all the time, they wrote him off a long time ago. They said, I don't know what happened to this guy, man. He went fucking woke. He went climate change. He went full on Kamala Harris. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out soon and says, I'm voting for Kamala Harris and not Jill Stein. Or maybe he's waiting in the wings to be a part of the Green Party again. He knows the scam. Because when we talked to him, and I helped put that together with the meeting, that I paid for some guy's gas to drive out to meet with Jesse Ventura, it was just fucking pathetic. The whole thing was pathetic. There I am, the only person paying for somebody to go to fucking see Jesse Ventura. And I paid for this guy's gas to get out there, or I think even the hotel room. I gave him like $100, $150 or something like that. I don't know, fucking shit ton of money at that time. And he talks with him, and I said, "Did you get him to commit, or did you do?" He wants his campaign to be about climate change and nothing else. And I go, "Oh, okay, that's nice," because I didn't really. I was in the realm of climate change at the time. I wasn't in the denial part yet. But now I know why. Now we all know why. There's $78 to $90 trillion that they want to whip out of their asses, our governments across the world, especially in the United States, to pay for something that just isn't there. It's another Ukraine. It's another Lebanon. It's another just Syria. It's another bullshit. It's another fucking COVID-19, and fucking he knew it. He played us, and now I know. Because he's still playing it. He's going. I don't even know what the fuck's going on with that guy. But the point I'm making, right? The point I'm making here, it's pretty obvious, people. This fucking chick, which, whatever you want to say about her, is gonna do nothing for you. She's not a part of the correct group. She's all about the 78 trillion, and I'm gonna tell you that's where she's at. I connected the dots. She's right there. If you just go to her website, she's a fucking waste of time. Waste of time and energy. That whole entire party is just a fucking waste of time and energy. And it's surprising to me that people still think it's something. And if there is going to be another party, Will and oh god, I talk to him all the time on fucking Facebook. Anyway, Chad Wilson's got some other party going out there. I wonder if they put it up. I think they did. Let me check. I think they launched it. It's there it is, right here. The Emerald Party USA. We were talking one day, and they said Emerald Party. Oh fuck, let me buy that before somebody buys it. They were kind of freaking out that I bought it so quick. I bought the domain name. But my intentions were to help them. And then as soon as they needed it, I said, "Here, take it, take it all." I didn't charge them a fucking penny. Right here, you guys go. But there's 1.2K members, which is fucking cool. These are all the people that said Howie Hawkins is a fucking idiot. But a lot of people in here are woke, and it's fucked up. And a lot of people in here are still believing the fucking climate scam. Right? I've told everybody, and here's the thing. I told everybody. I said, look. I said, it's, how do I say it? I think what I said, and I'm going to make sure I say this correctly. If you're going to create a new party, you better research what's really viable, what's actually happening. Because Trump is becoming more correct, or his theories or his claims and the things that he's been saying has become more substantive over time than pretty much everyone else. If you guys want to have something like that going on, that's a good thing to do. But all in all, I'm going to tell you, Trump is not a party guy. He never really liked the Republican Party. He was a Democrat, voted Democrat. He wasn't a Democrat. He just voted Democrat. You know, he's until his sister-in-law or daughter-in-law, right? Trump, not Ivanka or whatever, took over the Republican Party. He fucking hated the Republican Party. They're a bunch of fucking crooks, and then he got them out. He got them all out. And now Mike Johnson is the bitch, which is good. Yeah, that's a good party. I think it's good. It's just you guys, look, I do know that we do have a waste management problem. We do have lakes and rivers and streams and oceans that need to be cleaned. There's no doubt about that. And I care about the ocean that I surf and play and swim in, and every other aquatic sport out there. We all want that. We need to worry about that for our kids so they can go to, like I've always said, so they can play and have fun in the same rivers and streams and lakes like we did. But a lot of those places you can't do it anymore because they're just full of shit. So we need to be careful. And we need, like I was talking to Snork the other day, Deep Horizon, or was it something Horizon in the Gulf? It happened in 2019. No, it was 2006. I don't know. And it blew up. It was leaking oil everywhere. You hate to see it. The wildlife was just getting eaten up by crude oil, and it's just not good. Nobody likes it. It's bad. It's bad for fishing. It's bad for food. It's not good, right? And we know that. But what I was saying is Trump's got to focus on protecting the mechanisms involved in drill, baby, drill, drill, baby, drill. He's got to focus on that. He's got to put energy and time and effort into making sure that when we do tap into an never-ending oil resource, which we know just continually produces. Scientists all over the world have clearly and not methodically, but factually indicated that there's a lot more oil than we were told to believe. They were back in the 70s. In the 80s, they were saying, maybe there's 35 years left of oil. Okay, well, where is it? So I'm all for this, right? I'm all for this, but you guys need to. I think if the animal party is going to get bigger, I really believe they've got to pick up where Trump's where he's leaving off. Okay. He wants to put people in jail for burning the flag. I don't like it. I carried the American flag in the ceremony when I graduated. There was 50 flags, and I carried the American flag in the center of the thing, the whole product that we made, the whole march. And I'm very proud of that flag. But it's still your First Amendment right, freedom of speech. You know, if you if you burn the flag and it hurts somebody, then yeah, you should, you know. But if there's lots of flags we'd like to burn, right? There's lots of flags out there everybody would like to burn, and I've seen it. But I think what's important here is making sure that we hold dear to the First Amendment. As I've said more recently than before, that the Second Amendment protects and defends the First. And how is she on guns? I don't. I think she's. Let me just check. I never checked. I think that's a good topic. Jill Stein, gun control. Okay, here we go. This is just a criminal policy explain. Background checks for every gun owner. Strict background checks, psychological testing, and training. That's not bad. That's not bad. What she wants to do there, she wants to. Why isn't that appearing on my fucking thing? What is going on here, man? Why isn't that appearing? It should be appearing. Oh, because I put it here. Sorry. Yes, require strict background checks, psychological testing, and training. There's already a background check. Okay, psychological testing isn't a bad idea either. But I mean, that can happen at any time. You can, you can lose it after you've been tested for being not losing it, if you know what I mean. I think training is important, but I mean, what are you going to train? I don't understand. Like, my grandson shoots. He's got a little gun, little 410. It's I used to shoot a 410 when I was a kid. That was my favorite gun. My grandfather's 1899 410. It was fucking awesome. And I've shot that thing at least 1,000 fucking times. I think. No, probably like a few hundred times, but still, a lot. And I had a BB gun. I used to go shooting with my buddies all the time. I've been out hunting, quail hunting. Never went deer hunting, which I'd like to go. But we did go. No, we did go deer hunting. Sorry, I was younger. But I did go out with my grandfather a couple times out there in northern San Diego, back in the hills where the forests are. There's lots of deer out there. There's not that much anymore, but when I was younger, they were fucking everywhere. I saw mountain lions every once in a while too, all the time. Anyway, yeah. So it's not a big, huge, terrible stance, So I'm not going to get on it for that. But I just really think you guys, you're just fucking wasting your time. For God's sakes, just please. She's not going to have the power to stop the fucking crap that the World Economic Forum. No, she's just too in line with them. Yeah, I've got my reasons. You got your reasons. That's fine. We can leave it at that. But you're just wasting your energy. You're going to go and check a box that's really going to mean nothing. Right? Really going to mean nothing. Well, like I said, there's a lot of crap that's going to go down. Anyway, let's look at a couple things here. There's something that happened recently, and I want you to see this. During a hurricane, so this guy, while we were distracted with Hurricane Milton and Florida, which wasn't, it's a good, Milton and Helene, you're getting distracted from the fact that after Frank Suarez sued the FDA $430 million for gatekeeping their documents that clearly show how the food we eat every day is intentionally created to poison us. They arrested him. Isn't that crazy? That's why Maha is important. Make America healthy again, for fuck's sakes. Right? What the fuck? Let me see what this other picture is here real quick. Come on, machine. God, man, you're fucking slow today. I got a lot of crap up. Lots of stuff. Articles, replies. Let's check the new articles. Same. Highlights. Replies. Posts. Posts, funny. Here they are again. Why is it going over here? What the fuck? I don't want it over here. Do you know any Trump supporters who cover their faces and wear Dockers all the fucking time? No. This has nothing to do with fucking Trump. And then mainstream media tried to connect them already to Trump, and they failed at that. Oh, this is fucking crazy. This really happened. You guys gotta watch this shit. You gotta watch this. This fucking happened. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Listen, if you're out there listening and you want to come on, or if you want to talk or anything, please come by. Hey, Snark, how you doing? We're going to get Chad some ideas. He is right near the... Yeah, I messaged him the other day, you okay, how are things going? He goes, it's fine. It's pretty fucked up around the area, but he's good. Yeah, I messaged him for sure. You got to see this. You just gotta see this fucking... Where's my playlist? How we go? Why is this not what I put? If I can find it. Oh, I guess I gotta go through the fucking history here. Hang on. You guys gotta see this. This is fucking crazy.
Intense to the infrastructure that we see today, and I've created many detailed 3D models of both the vehicles
No,
and...
not that. That's the wrong guy. God damn it. Alright. Oh, wait, sure, is this one right here? I want
We'll
you to
hear
watch
our
this.
flight director for today, Tristan Pierce, give some of the final call-outs. As of right now, we are 1 minute away from liftoff.
This person named Elon Musk is not supporting Jill Stein. I'm sorry, he just probably doesn't see a single fucking smidgen of value in Jill Stein at all. So, just letting you know.
Flight directors, go for launch.
Go for lunch. Something you want to hear.
Best words you could possibly hear 20 seconds away from liftoff.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Vehicles pitching downrange. Booster after chamber pressure nominal.
This thing is like 100 stories tall, man.
30 seconds into the flight, the rumble's just starting to reach us here at launch control.
Booster and ship, avionics power, telemetry nominal.
33 Raptor engines.
33 engines. See on the bottom? Let's go a little bit ahead here and show you the fucking better part of this. The separation. And then when this thing comes down, I'm going to show you what the fuck it did. See, there's the separation. Now it's not there.
Flight directors, go for booster return.
Now it's going to start falling down. Now watch what it does.
For the booster to come back.
That is incredible.
So I'm looking up right now. It's pretty much right overhead of us, and we can see it starting to come down.
Watch what it does. This is fucking crazy.
I can't wait for us to hear the sonic boom through Dan's mic. Right. That is going to be incredible. It was so cool to hear the liftoff. And so once again, it's successful on-time liftoff of Starship Flight 5. The ship has separated from the booster. The booster is there on your screen. It is making its way back to the launch site. We are going to attempt the catch using the chopsticks. We did hear the confirmation that the command was sent to full on-time liftoff of Starship Flight 5. The ship has separated from the booster. The booster is there on your screen. It is making its way back to the launch site. We are going to attempt the catch using the chopsticks. We did hear, and so once again, it's successful on-time liftoff of Starship Flight 5. The ship has separated from the booster. The booster is there on your screen. It is making its way back to the launch site. We are going to attempt the catch using the chopsticks. We did hear the confirmation that the command was sent to the tower.
Catch using chopsticks, but you got to watch how this fucking happens.
We should just be at about 30 seconds away from our landing burn.
This is fucking
it's gonna happen
crazy.
In 3 phases. We're going to land 13 engines, burn off all of that velocity. Oh, we can see it coming down through the plume.
It's just
Booster
supersonic.
in hot for booster catch.
We're going to ignite 13 of those Raptor engines, and this view is incredible right now. You can see how fast this vehicle is moving on the left-hand.
Watch what happens.
Landing burn, 13 ignited.
Watch this
We're
shit.
now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks now
Booster having burn shutdown.
Nicodilla had caught the booster.
Booster having burn shutdown.
We're now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks now in the air.
Go vote for Jill Stein. Yeah. Go vote for Jill Stein. Waste your fucking everything you got and vote for Jill Stein. Trump and Elon Musk are together. Okay? Robert F. Kennedy is together with Trump. Tulsi Gabbard is together with Trump. Vivek Ramaswamy is together with Trump. J.D. Vance is together with Trump. Everybody is pretty much together with fucking Trump. What a waste. This is if you were to show this to the moon landing people and say, look, hey, this is what we're going to do in fucking 60 years from now, 50, 60 years from now, we're going to do this. They would say, no way, that could never fucking happen, but it happened. This fucking ship came down and there was this chopsticks and it went, and then it caught it. It caught it with gravity, the way the boosters move around, the AI in it that regulates it, the amount of technology. It's impressive. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, I look. If Trump gets the House, the Senate, and takes this, and there's just such a big push that there's just no way they cannot let him have it. And they because Trump has an army in a sense of lawyers, video recording people. He's got tons and all these people like certified public accountants that are being sent out to these poll stations, that are working at these poll stations, and they're going to be watching this next election very closely. Very closely. Yeah. And if he gets that, you know, it's the kind of thing that we should be focusing on. We like in Elon and Trump, they want to focus on our infrastructure in our schools, not woke fucking teachers. He wants to make sure that there's better academic facilities for these kids. The real stuff, math, reading, arithmetic, actual science, not pharmaceutical science, which most of them are fucking learning right now. Computers. You know, AI is going to be around. There's nothing we can do. It's coming. You know, it's just, it's inevitable. You know, the Matrix will probably happen, but hopefully not soon. You know, the Terminator will fucking start. Skylink will be here soon, but hopefully not soon. But anyway, this is who you're voting for. This is what this is Trump. Trump is going to participate in the space race to make sure that we have the ability to travel through space. There's already talk about CERN. It's under the control of the globalists, the World Economic Forum, and they're going to be yanked out of it. Because Elon knows, and I know he knows this, because this is still, even though this is cool, but in case there is a Plan B planet that has similar types of gravity and vegetation and agriculture or whatever, and fucking geographical areas that are, they call it the Goldilocks planets. He knows he's not going to be able travel in a rocket there. He's not that stupid. But he knows that there are ways to blink through space. He's mentioned that several times as far as finding, he knows about the faster ways. And he's brought up CERN many times. And it's not going to happen with this new group because the World Economic Forum and all these globalists, and I'm going to say this, and I've said this for a long time, they want to keep this prison for you. And they only want their slaves and their people. They want to get rid of at least 2/3 of the planet's global population, and they want to fucking hoard it all for themselves. People are starting to connect the dots. What gets me is I'm still watching. You know, Missouri's a red state. I've heard Josh Hawley and Eric Schmidt, the senators, and a bunch of people saying we got to stop this fucking vaccine shit, but they still push the vaccine commercial through Missouri.mo.vax.gov or something like that. It's just, you're like, what the fuck? Seriously? So there's still some problems that they need to work out. Right? The Republican Party isn't perfect. I get it. But the fucking Democratic Party they're a bunch of idiots. I've just never encountered the most asinine asylum type lunatics in my life. It's crazy. It's beyond crazy. It's pure lunacy. You know? Yeah. Let's jump around, but that's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna tell you that's fucking phenomenally cool. To put something that's, I mean, let's just look in perspective here. So each one of these X's on this framing tower that catches this thing, all right, just letting you know, is at least 12 feet, maybe 15 feet. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This thing's like 40 to, it's like 50 to 60, it's probably at least 80 feet tall, maybe 100. It's fucking gigantic. And it's catching something that's fucking, you know, gigantic. This is nuts. Nuts, cool, awesome. Nuts, awesome. That's what that is. It's just fucking, just amazing. This guy's brilliant right here. Randall Carlson. Got some good stuff. He's been on Rogan a few times. This guy. You got to see what happened to this guy. Let me see. Okay. So, you guys know that there was some stupid attempt. Some guy tried to get into the grounds of Coachella, which is Riverside County, which is kind of the area I'll be at when I go to California here pretty soon. I'm staying with a buddy of mine. Which is maybe 20 miles away from the beach, from the ocean, 25 maybe, you know, straight line. And I'm going to tell you, this guy, let's see what he says.
And so I am here to give you as much information as I can. I will answer all of the questions that you have. Keep in mind that the information that I'm going to give you may not be all of the information that I have, but because of what we're doing and because of the investigation that will obviously continue concerning this, there are some things that I cannot give you or that I will not give you, but I will do everything I can to answer your questions. So to begin with, yesterday afternoon, before former President Trump arrived to the rally, we made contact with an individual on the inner perimeter of our operation at the rally. As you can imagine, this was a very large event. In regard to previous attempts on the former president's life, this was not something that we were taking lightly.
There were over 100,000 people in California, out in basically the desert.
We had a very detailed plan in place on how we were going to keep not only the former president safe, but all of the participants or the attendees of the rally safe. So in general terms, I will tell you that we had a larger outside perimeter and then an inside perimeter that was completely controlled by us, by Riverside County Sheriff's deputies, and both of them served different purposes. We did not keep residents from their homes. We did not keep people that were traveling through the area from going through if they had a legitimate reason to go through. So the outside perimeter was basically to allow people in that we thought belonged there. The inside perimeter was to make sure and to make sure people were proceeding in the right direction. The way it worked yesterday is only people that were allowed inside the perimeter, the outside perimeter, in a vehicle was if you lived there or if you had documentation that said you were going to this rally in the form of an email with VIP credentials or press credentials. Those vehicles were allowed in. There were no other vehicles allowed. So that outside perimeter are I will give you his name. The name that we have, and I'm going to put an asterisk by it as I explain this later, but we have his name as Vem, V-E-M, Miller, M-I-L-L-E-R, and his birth date is 10/26 of 1974. And the reason why I gave it to you like that is I will explain later. He approached the outside perimeter, gave all indications that he belonged there, that he was that he was a participant that was allowed to get into VIP and to and a press corps, and so he was allowed through that outer perimeter. As he got to the inside perimeter, where deputies were conducting obviously a more thorough evaluation of the vehicles that were coming in, there were many irregularities that popped up. The deputy noticed that the interior of the vehicle was in quite disarray. The vehicle had an obviously fake license plate, and that prompted further investigation from our deputy into why the person was there and what he was doing. During that investigation, the deputy eventually found multiple passports with multiple names, multiple driver's license with different names. The vehicle was unregistered, and the license plate was what we in law enforcement would recognize as one that is homemade and indicative of a group of individuals that claim to be sovereign citizens, and assuming the deputy assumes that he was part of that identifying group. So during the investigation, obviously those identification documents were found, in addition to a loaded handgun and a shotgun. Obviously, this was before the former president arrived. The person was taken into custody. He was eventually booked into jail on those charges, and eventually he was released. He will have to further his court case in the future. Right now, we are actively engaged in working with Secret Service and the FBI to ensure that this person...
Oh, shit. That guy's gone. But what's interesting about this guy is I was watching another video here. Where's my history? I'm at history, okay. Where he was talking... And let me see if I can get it. Hopefully I saved it. I probably didn't save it. Let's find out. that it? No. NTD. I got it. Did fucking Michael Moore go MAGA? That's crazy. I would have never thought. He needs to fucking go work out or something. You know, something. Just move around, for God's sake. No, it's back here more. So, where is it? I know I got it here somewhere. Is it this guy? Sean Ryan Show. Honesty. Such a lonely world. Okay, where is it? He's fucking here. Mostly what I need from you. Oh, this guy makes the coolest fucking animagraphs. No, I didn't fucking save it. So what this guy did, the sheriff, Bianco, he freaking went MAGA. He changed his position. He was like, he's from California, right? But he today, he announced, and he said it's going to piss off a bunch of people, but he went MAGA. Can't hide their frustration. Is it right here? We'll end up double taxation. Yeah, when I see this, look, I love the dissidents and Savvy and everybody. You guys are great, but you're just fucking wasting your time. I've already been there. It's a waste. And I mean, just what the fuck happened with Howie Hawkins? It's all I need to say. You guys get hosed. They'll fucking hose you. They're not. The Green Party is not there. It's where real liberals and progressives go to die. That's basically what happens. It's ridiculous. Okay, where is it? Well, whatever. I can't find it. But yeah, this sheriff guy, Chad Bianco, he went fucking full Trump today. He goes, I just look it up. It'll come up soon. Let me see if I can find it. I know. I think it might be up now. Chad Bianco. Chad Bianco. Riverside Sheriff. Has he got a podcast? I think he's got a podcast. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is 4 months ago. Oh, sorry. I thought it was today. Somebody played it.
Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco sparking some controversy this weekend.
I think it's time we put a felon in the White House. Trump 2024, baby.
That is how the sheriff, whose job it is, of course, to uphold and enforce the law, ended a long statement criticizing.
And of course, fucking ABC tried to wreck him, but he's still working there. He helped protect Trump. I don't like the fact that this guy got into the first level. They need they need a third perimeter. It's at that point. They need a third perimeter of people or checks. And you can do that. So You just run plates. They can fucking run plates all day long. They know it. Yeah. Oh, look at. We gotta watch this with fucking. We should put up here. Hang on. Janda.
Home was struck by lightning. And I know from experience how devastating it is to lose your home. Several years ago, my home was struck by lightning. It didn't all burn down, but we were out of the home for 7 months while it was being repaired. The thing I was most concerned about was not just the home, was all those things, all those pictures I saved that my daughter had drawn when she was little, all the family photographs, all the albums, all the things that really matter. And I know from experience how devastating it is to lose your home. Several years ago, my home was struck by lightning. It didn't all burn down, but we were out of the home for 7 months while it was being repaired. The thing I was most concerned about was not just the home.
This is in Hawaii. I think this is Hawaii. But anyway, it doesn't matter. What the fuck did... Nobody cares about your fucking house, asshole. Yeah. Yep, there they go. They fucking did it. Can you believe this lying piece of shit? Let's see what more money
have sought to intentionally allow individuals to cross the border illegally for the purpose of voting is preposterous, and everyone should condemn that rhetoric. The notion that we in law enforcement have sought to intentionally allow individuals to cross the border illegally for the purpose of voting is preposterous, and everyone should condemn that rhetoric.
Here's why. Here's the reason why. I'll show you right here. They already have it. This app already automatically registers illegal immigrants with a press of a key. That's not from them. Once they receive and get information, that's an entity. It's like consensus. It's like the Census Bureau in a sense. And I told the SAVE Act people to fucking put that in the bill, but they're idiots. So that's already... and then they follow them. I'll tell you how this is going to work. So they follow them because they're trackable now on their cell phones, right? They got these free cell phones. They got money. They got these hotels. They get fucking healthcare, and they didn't have to get fucking shot. They didn't have to get the fucking whatchamacallit in their arm. Isn't that crazy? This, not that it's fucking gonna do anything, but I'm just saying. So once they're embedded in the swing state or the blue state or whatever state they need to go to, once they're embedded in there, then they can activate it and put it through the machine, Dominion or whatever, and the vote's already done. I'm telling you. These people, you're not going to see them at the voting booths. You might see a few here and there, but they're not. And everybody's going to go, where the fuck are these people? They're already in the system. Mark my words. The reason why I say this is because they did the fucking same thing in 2020. They did the same thing. Man, this is crazy. So 20 plus million people are going to be to vote that have never been in this country before. It's automatically done. So he's not really lying. They do it for him. It's already in the system. CBP 1 mobile app. Already puts it. Already. That's it. I'm saying. And what's interesting about this is nobody really gets this. It's the technology that they're going to use, right? It's the technology that they're going to use. All right, I'm going to go to here. Something I put down in regards to what's going to happen, and I have to document that. Yeah, this was crazy. Just suspected the Starship booster, which the arms have now placed back in the launch mount. Looks great. A few outer engine nozzles are warped from heating and some other minor issues, but these are easily addressed. Yeah, they'll fix it. They'll tweak it. Starship is designed to achieve reflight of its rocket. Crazy. Fucking crazy in a good way. It's fucking amazing. Last year, the Pentagon gave $90 million to an American chemicals corporation in the hopes of reopening a mine in North Carolina. And this year, a permit was finalized for another mine in North Carolina, operating by a company called Piedmont Lithium. Uh-oh, here we go. Barack Obama should be charged with treason. Hillary Clinton should be charged with treason. Kamala Harris should be charged with treason. Joe Biden, yeah, for sure. Yeah, go down the fucking line. Fauci should be charged with treason. Mayorkas for treason. Fucking Christopher Wray for treason. Gerald, this is that list can go on for fucking ever, man. Marjorie. I hope so. I hope so. He'll be prosecuting everybody because that needs to happen. Yeah, nobody's liking what fucking Obama did the other day, shaming people into voting, shaming black people into voting for Kamala. That's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? It's how desperate they are. It's so sad. All right, where am I going here? Oh, there I am. All right, that was good. Yeah, I think that's from Hawaii, Shanda. It's alright. Same thing. They don't. It doesn't give a fuck. It's just stupid. Good example, for sure. So here's the team. Right? So there's that team against that person. Right? Yeah, it's just, what the fuck? I am just saying, this is nuts. Every one of these people, let's just see how many followers Tulsi Gabbard has. Let's just see. On X. We're just going to look. Right? Actually, I'm going to keep that picture. Happy image. I'm going to put it on the website. Just a second. Okay. Just want to see how many people Tulsi has. How many people does Tulsi have on X? Let's find out. And we're going to go look for her here. That's Tahal. Is that it right there? Did you change your fucking profile picture? Yeah, she did. 2.8 million. Alright. Let's see Robert Kennedy. At Robert Kennedy Jr. He's got 3.9 million. Oh, Vivek Ramaswamy. Let's go to Vivek. Back. Number 20. 2.7 million. Let's see JD Vance. JD Vance. 2.1 million. It's just nuts. I just can't wrap my head around people. You know, she's not going to do it, man. She can't save anything or anybody. She came back because she knows that there's $78 trillion waiting for whoever wants to fucking jump on the climate change green new fucking crap scam deal. That's what she's here. That's why she's back. She goes, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go after the money. That's exactly what she said in her head. She had a couple of cocktails, was at a bar, all alone, and she goes, you know what? I'm just going to fucking do it. I'm going to try to get some of that green new scam money. That's it. I can totally see that happening. That's it. Anyway, I'm just telling you, stop wasting your fucking time. Look, I would have loved to have had a billion-man march in 2020 like I tried to do in 2021 and for the past 2.5, 3 years. But this is where we're at. And I think the only person that's going to be able to pull this off with the much clout and respect he has across the planet, he's the last person that's going to be able to fucking get us out of this shit. I mean, seriously. This culture, this wild craziness. The Rock has 1 million. The Rock has 17.1 million. He should fucking run for the Green Party. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start pushing for the Rock for the Green Party. That's a good one, Jordan. Thank you. Anyway, listen, I'm going to get going, guys. Thank you. I'll bring you on tomorrow. Right. Depends on what's going on in the moment. Last but not least, if you are out there and you need a place to come and talk and vent, message me. If you want, you know, I'm so easy to talk to and find and get in touch with. I mean, I know that I'm a influencer, operator, whatever they fucking call it. I think The Rock is smart enough not to. Yeah, he's for sure. I'm just fucking that. He'd laugh at that. That's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, he's already jumped pretty much on the Trump train anyway, and he'll get there. When we get closer, you'll see there'll be a lot of people. Yeah, the people that really want Trump to go away are the people that are on Epstein's Island, that went to Epstein's Island, that are part of P. Diddy and the crap that happened with that. These are all these people. Right? It's really sickening, but it's you know, I'm gonna get into the details. I've talked about that enough. LGBTQ is right there with it. Right there. So that's what you're voting for with Jill Stein. Child trafficking. Because the fucking global elite love it. And they love Jill Stein. Alright. Thank you for watching. Take care, you guys. Aloha. Bye-bye. Mahalo. Mahalo.